Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your what's cracking for the weekend. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're interested in having a personal reading, gifting or donating to the channel, or interested in my life coaching program, all the instructions are down below. With the life coaching, you will need to email me just to see if I have a position vacant, because I'm at capacity at the moment, but I hope to have some positions vacant over the next couple of weeks. It's a 6-week program, very reduced prices. I'm charging $50 Australian to do this program per session. So for $300, it's what you would normally pay for an hour. So it's not because I want to make money out of it. It's not because of any other reason other than I want to see people get over the humps that are holding them back. You know, things like relationship breakdown, family breakdown, but just feeling generally stuck in life. So, okay, now I go live on YouTube every Wednesday. I go live on Instagram every Friday, and I do once a month now on Facebook for mini reads. And that next one is the 11th of October. If you're interested in any of those things, you can join or like the Aussie Goddess Facebook page, and there's everything at the beginning of the page all written up for you there. So whip over there and just like that page, and then you'll be notified of anything coming up. I haven't actually run a competition for a long while. I was thinking about it the other day, so I might run a competition over the next couple of weeks, so for a free reading. All right, I'm going to use the Celtic Tarot for your reading this morning. And I also hope today to get up and do a post on my life coaching page. It's been so busy, I haven't even got back there. So I know a lot of people will be waiting for the posts, but I will get there. I always do. All right, let's see what's going on in the what's cracking world for the weekend. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands coming through here. Now, the Two of Wands is a card that talks about having the choice of two different directions. In the traditional tarot, one direction is sort of in the background and his new one is in the hand. So it sort of implies that he's already made this decision. This card looks a little bit different. It looks like you have two pathways here to choose. So for some of you, you may have come to a crossroads here where you have opportunities coming in, but you're not really 100% confident of which road to take. But we'll see why. All right, Ace of Swords coming through. Some of you have walked into your truth. Some of you are understanding your personal power, where you stand in the world. Some of you have seen something for what it really is. You've got clarity here. And because of that, you may be considering taking a new path or a new direction. So it may be that this has opened up, this clarity has opened up a new pathway for you. All right, and then we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is the card of illusion, illusion, delusion, and confusion. And I feel like this is for nothing surer here, that some of you have seen through the illusion. Now, for some of you, this could be starting to see life as it really is, becoming the observer, as I always say, actually watching rather than just going along with things. You're actually seeing things for what they are now. The Seven of Cups is the card of dreams, and often because of our upbringings and our life, we tend to see life in a way that perhaps isn't real, but because we've learned to look at it that way, we don't see it any differently. It creates this illusion for us. So some of you are cutting through this illusion here and deciding to move in a different direction. The illusion is usually, you know, can be something you've created in your own mind about life. Maybe thinking you couldn't do something. Maybe thinking you couldn't go in a particular direction. You may have been convinced that this is how life is, so I'm just going to put up with it. And I feel like, look at this. No way, no more. Okay, and you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. This is absolutely beautiful because you're stepping into your intuition, you're stepping into your personal power, you've got your heart open, You're open to, you know, new things, new emotions, and a new world. So now you've sort of stepped out of this space and you're taking a different pathway as this beautiful Queen of Cups. So maybe your illusion was hiding or holding on to your emotion, maybe hiding away from emotion, hiding behind, you know, previous trauma. Whatever it was for you, you're really starting to see the way forward now. Letting go of things. All right, so we have the lovely little Seven of Pentacles here. Now the Seven of Pentacles is about patience, waiting. It's also about sort of planning for the future. It's manifestation. So it's like putting something out into the universe, asking for something to come to you, and then patiently waiting for it to be returned. So I'll just pop this down so we can see his story. Okay. Justice card coming through. Something is being put right in the universe here. And maybe what's being put right is your perception. Maybe you're starting to understand something. But I feel really strongly here, this is about sort of getting rid of old karma. Releasing patterns, walking out of cycles, walking into a new cycle. Just put another card down. It has really nice energy. There we go, the star. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Oh, and the High Priestess. These are all major arcanas here. So what I see here with this Seven of Pentacles has a very different energy today. It's sort of like, almost like waking up rather than, it's like your manifestation is here. It's like you are, look at this child. It's like, this is what I've waited for. This is what I've been working towards. This is who I am. Oh, I'm getting that song, This Is Me, playing away in the background. Okay, so something has happened here. Something has changed. Something has brought you clarity. Something has given you a wake-up call, perhaps. But there's something here now that's about to be cleared with this Justice card. You're letting go of this old pattern, karma, cycle that's been holding you back. And now the universe is saying here, what you've manifested will now come in. So you've released something here in order to move forward. And I feel this High Priestess energy. Perhaps you're learning that your intuition hasn't led you astray before. Perhaps you haven't really been fully in touch with the High Priestess. Sometimes this is things that have been revealed to you. Something's being revealed here. Something's being shown to you here to get you moving on the right path. Some sort of information is coming to hand that's going to help you finish out a cycle and move on the right path. Trusting the universe here with the High Priestess. All right, let's just keep going. Okay, there we go. Nine of Swords coming through. Getting past anxiety. Six of Pentacles. Learning balance. Learning equilibrium. Three of Cups. Seeing through something. Seeing through something that's held you back for a very long time. Releasing something from your past, releasing some sort of idea, some sort of concept you've been living by. Releasing the old you to move into the new you. Accepting yourself, perhaps who you are. But there's great celebration here. Okay, and stability. Very nice. Okay, and we have the Six of Cups coming through here. This is like, oh, look at this, Ace of Cups. This is self-love here. This is very much self-love. This is about finding your own stability, feeling comfortable in your own skin, really seeing through something. There's some sort of information coming through here. I might just put some more cards on this. All right, so I have here the Two of Wands, sort of showing me that there's a new path opening up for you here. There's been some sort of clarity, something has been shown to you that's helped you to see things in a very different way. And you're letting go of this illusion, becoming the Queen of Cups here. So it's like you're starting to, really get into your intuition, really understand who you are. Okay, so I see you sort of looking at the world again, like through the eyes of a child. Because this illusion's been dropped, it sort of released you from some pattern that you've been living by and thinking that was how things were. A manifestation's just going to come so beautifully easy for you now because you're really starting to trust that the universe has your back here. There's a real release of anxiety, of negative thinking, of negative patterns. And you're being embraced here almost by the universe. It's like the universe is sort of grabbing hold of you and saying, did you not understand we were here the whole time? And there's a beautiful sense of stability and security coming through here. And this is self-love. This is all about self-love. It's about understanding your own value, your own, who you are in the world. It's a really beautiful reading. All right, let's just have a look what we've got coming through. Oh, look at this. We have the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles coming through here. You may have got to a point here where you've released old heartache, old burdens, old situations here that have perhaps held you back. Perhaps some of you have been locked into situations and unable to let them go. But it's all releasing here. It's like it's allowing you to really step back into this childlike energy to start again. And I don't mean in an immature way. It's like you're wiping the slate. You're giving yourself a new slate. The Temperance card coming in next to the Ace of Cups with the Tower, realization, understanding. This is a Tower moment right here. This is understanding that you're not who you thought you were all along. You thought you were a culmination of other people's ideas and other people's ways of telling you or letting you know who you were. And now it's like you're understanding that's not who you were at all. You are the Magician. You are the Magician. You are the Nine of Pentacles. So this is hugely understanding your own personal power. This is about releasing everything from your past here with this Tower and being able to walk into a new you. This is all about balance. Absolutely. Understanding your power, understanding how high you can go, understanding that you have this ability, this creativity to do anything you want here. But you've been limited by this idea of the 3D. You've been limited by other people's ideas of you. And now you're soaring, you're growing, you're becoming something so much more here. This is about bringing in balance, both cards of balance here. This is self-love at its finest. Finally realizing that you have an insurmountable love of self. You found it. You found it in this sort of energy that's coming through. You found yourself. It's really, really beautiful. All right, we're going to go a Gods and Titans card this morning. Let's see what the universe has to say. Very powerful reading here. A lot of people just really understanding it about dropping the mask, dropping the false face, dropping that part of them that felt that they weren't worthy or they weren't good enough, or that the world was, you know, a difficult thing or a difficult place, that life was a struggle. All of those things are going here. You're walking into this beautiful sense of your own destiny. Whoop. Oh, look at this. Love it. Abundance. You are finding your abundance here. The Green Man. Prosperity and growth are bursting forth. Any seeds you plant now will flourish. That's the Seven of Pentacles there. Walk through any rural area in the Glastonbury and Cornwall areas of Britain. You will likely see a leafy face appearing, it seems, up through the ground itself. In churches in Spain and France, his features appear carved into the columns. In Wales, his face appears carved into the trees. Entwined with curling vines, the very essence of growth and fertility, the green man crosses many cultures and countries. His is perhaps one of the oldest energies, that of the glorious abundance of the earth and its plants. Lord of the woods, forests, and all that grows there, the green man has vitality and renewal flowing through his foliate frame. In the Wiccan tradition, the green man is related to the horned god and is often used to represent the masculine divine. The gods Cernunnos, Pan, and even Osiris are also considered close energetic relations. There is a very strong birth, death, rebirth aspect to the green man, mimicking the natural flow of life. Wow. Should the green man unfurl in your life, know that growth is underway and it is bound to bring with it prosperity in all things. The deep energies of the earth are at work to assist you to co-create the green that you want, whether that is health or wealth. The green man also fosters the feelings of enthusiasm and passion and works side by side with you as things expand, transform, and grow. Ask yourself, what is it that you wish to grow? What seeds need to be sown? And as I always say, ask yourself what your soul wants. What does your soul want? Because that is so important. Have a wonderful weekend.